Hi there, all my at-home learners. As promised, here is our video on interesting insect facts to go along with our lesson on insects. No, there's not a worksheet on these facts. This is just for fun. So, without further ado, here are some interesting insect facts. All insects hatch from eggs, and their babies are called larvae. Remember that, larva, it's another one of your vocabulary words. And when you're talking about larvae and how bugs are made, here's their life cycle. It starts out as an egg. All of them are eggs. The eggs hatch and they have little larvae. Okay, this is gross, hope you're not eating, but if you've ever seen fly maggots, that's larvae. Those are baby flies that have hatched and they're in their little bitty worm stage. Gross. But that's what we have, that's larva. Then, after they've been a worm a while, caterpillar, larva, they wrap themselves in a pupa or a cocoon. Some of you may have seen cocoons. After they emerge from the cocoon, they are the full adult insect and they can lay more eggs. So there's your little life cycle. Now for the really interesting stuff. Insects make up 90% of all animal in the entire earth. So that means if you took all animals, including humans, 9 out of 10 of those would be insects. All right, they grow by molting. So here's what molting is. Basically, remember they have that hard exoskeleton? Well, when they start growing, their exoskeleton gets tight and they have to shed the exoskeleton or get rid of it and grow a new one that's bigger. That's called molting. And here are some interesting facts that are specific to certain animal groups or to certain insects. Ladybugs can eat over 5,000 insects in one lifetime. So if you see ladybugs in your garden, don't worry, they're doing you a favor. They're eating the other insects that may be trying to eat your plants. Fruit flies were the first living creatures to be sent into space. Now, I don't know if you have any experience with fruit flies, but they can send all of them to space for all I care that would get them away from my fruit. Another fact, bees, well, their wings can beat 190 times a second. That's over 11,000 times a minute. And you thought you were tired. The largest type of beetle is the stag beetle. Caterpillars. Remember we talked about larvae? Well, some bugs, instead of being maggots, they're actually caterpillars. When you see a caterpillar, it is an insect in the larva stage. They have 12 eyes. You're buying glasses for that family. One honeybee colony can make 220 jars of honey per year. Here's one that is very pertinent to us here in Southeast Louisiana. You know, mosquitoes, they're attracted to the human body. They like to have you share some of your blood with them. That's how they get their energy and how they survived. They are most attracted to smelly feet. All the more reason to wash your feet this summer. Another interesting foot fact, butterflies smell with their feet. So if a butterfly lands on you, it's taking a good sniff. And last but not least, and this one will probably make you laugh, there's a insect called the great water boatman. It lives on the water and it breathes through its bottom. That's right, its rear end. It actually gets its air through its rear end. Thank you, my audience is laughing now. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed a few of these insect facts. Most of them came from National Geographic Kids or Easy Science for Kids. And there are lots of more facts out there, so feel free to go rummaging around, especially some of those sites that I sent your parents last week, like the Smithsonian, the National Zoo, the San Diego Zoo. There's all kinds of fun sites out there that can tell you more about insects. Later this week, I'm going to post some more science videos, but we're going to move on from insects and we're going to look at, what are we up to? Reptiles and amphibians and marine life from there. So we're going to look at some different kinds of animals later on this week. Hope you're having a great time learning in your socks and pajamas, and take care of yourself until next time.